I don't know what's wrong, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with my webcam. Sorry. My webcam is not working, you all. But anyway, I'm checking in. I know it's super late and I've been cooking and been doing some content. Hi, everybody that's coming in. And we are in the Wisdom Community app and Wisdom Family app. So if you're not following Wisdom, um, the handle on the Wisdom Community is at Karen underscore Stay True podcast. And there are a lot of great coaches, professionals, therapists that are on, and mentors that are on um, Wisdom. So I'm live in the Wisdom family, and I'm getting ready to go live on Instagram. We are live, YouTube. So when you pop in, feel free to chat. Feel free to request to be live. Well, I'm not going to request anyone to be live tonight because this is going to be a short night. For all of you who are on the Wisdom Community and Instagram app, follow at Life Coaching with Karen. I did do a special message on this morning. I'm sorry, you guys. I may have spinach in my teeth because I just got through cooking and I was trying to eat, and I did not want to not check in with you guys. Because remember, when you say that when you are committed to something, no matter what it is, you're going to make time for it. And you're going to make sure that you show up because you will want someone else to show up for you. And remember to always keep that in mind. Whatever you got to rearrange and whatever you got to pivot or change, you have to change that because whatever, not saying that you have to drop what you are doing, but um, whatever other things that you have going on, whatever you have committed to, make sure that you stick to it because that's what commitment is. Commitment is saying no matter what happens, no matter what goes on, no matter what goes on in my daily life, I am going to be committed to staying to the task that I said I was going to stay to. Commitment means you can trust me. So this is you all's Monday motivation also today because on our YouTube channel we did one release on this morning. So to catch that first video, you want to go back and you want to check that video out at Life Coaching with Karen. So make sure you subscribe, follow, and for all of you who are new, who are coming in, I am Karen Oliver, and I am a professional life purpose coach, life coach, a professional integrative health and nutrition coach, a podcaster, um, and an entrepreneur. And so I won't go down the line of all the things that I am doing that God is put into my hands. But as you start seeing things, you will see what we're doing. And if you're following me, you will see on our social media business pages what we're doing as well. So, again, when you are committed to staying to a task, you have to do it. I don't care what happens. I don't care if you didn't have, even if you didn't have a good day, make sure you show up anyway, and then you deal with you afterwards because you if it's something, especially if it's purpose that is connected to you, especially if you have committed to staying to the cause and you've made a commitment that this is something that is connected to me. I've committed to it. I've given my 100% to it, and then I got to make sure I show up. So even if we're not having a good day, guess what? You deal with you after the fact. You make sure you rest after the fact, but make sure you stay committed to what you are supposed to do because there's going to be days where you are not going to be good and you're not going to be 100%, but you got to be like, wait a minute, I made a commitment not only to my destiny, not my, I didn't only make a commitment to my purpose. I didn't only make a commitment to myself, but I made a commitment to others that need to receive what I have, that need to receive this information that I have. So again, for those of you who are trickling in from, and I'm sorry, you all, I'm on the wrong. I was supposed to get on Instagram. I'm sorry, I have three Instagram business pages, but yeah, let's go live on Instagram. Yeah, so as I was saying, for those of you who are coming in on uh, Wisdom and Instagram, and for all of the replay viewers that will catch this, as I had spoken before, there was an early message that was released. And if you have not followed and subscribed to my YouTube channel, it is Life Coaching with Karen. Life Coaching W Karen on YouTube. You want to catch that first Monday motivation lesson. But this lesson, I mean, this motivation message is staying committed. And I'm pretty sure some of you who have heard me even on Wisdom and Instagram and LinkedIn and even here on YouTube, because we're live on all streaming platforms. You've heard me talk about commitment. Commitment is one of my biggest value lessons when coaching, because before I stepped into entrepreneurship, before I even stepped into my purpose, I had to make a commitment. It's a big commitment when we're taking steps. There are big commitments when we're moving forward. There's big commitments, like I said before, even in family relationships, even in all types of relationships, whether that's work, life, business, family, you name it. There are big commitments and big steps that you're going to have to make. And at first, you're going to feel kind of off. You're going to feel kind of scared. You're going to be like, well, how am I going to do this? To be honest, you all, when we come on for Monday Motivation and Therapy Thursday Talks, I always share with you all, and I always um, share a testimony with you all. Last week, I ran into that same I ran into that same situation where I was trying to talk myself out of something. And I know it's connected to my purpose. And I was trying to talk myself out of something. And after the fact, when I listened, I said to myself, wait a minute, the same very thing that I taught on, the very same thing that I teached on, I said, I am actually talking myself out of something that I just taught on. And so I had to reevaluate and speak to myself again for like the second or third time. But like, hold up, Karen, you are talking yourself out of this. And you have to have the faith. We talked about faith a couple of weeks ago. And, I was saying, wait a minute, we have to not look at the problem, but we have to trust and believe that things are going to happen for the good, especially if it's connected to our purpose, because there's going to be things that's going to take time. There's going to be things that's going to be a process, but we got to trust for the good outcome. We got to trust for the outcome to be good. We got to trust for the outcome to be great. And we got to trust that no matter what happens, a way is going to be made for everything that is connected to our purpose. And so I had to reevaluate you all myself and be like, wait a minute, Karen, wake up, Karen. You're talking yourself out of something that is connected to your purpose. And you just said that you were stepping out on faith and that you was not going to let fear take hold of you. And I had to tell myself that I had to take a step back. I didn't do any streaming. I didn't talk to any clients for a couple hours because I had to reevaluate myself. I had to get my own self in check. And most times we have to do that. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm committed to this. And this is the nightly Monday motivation word for today. We are committed to something. You already know what you've made a commitment to. I don't know what you've made a commitment to. I only know what Karen made a commitment to. And so we have to make sure that we stay connected. We got to make sure that we do not give up on what we are committed to and what we have chosen to be committed to, because commitment means faithful, trustworthiness, showing up, being honest with ourselves, even in times when we don't want to do, even in times when we don't even want to think about the fact of what we got to do and what we got to say and um, all things. But commitment means I'm going to sacrifice for my purpose. Whatever else that I had to do, I stayed committed to this. I stayed committed to my purpose. I am staying committed to my destiny. I'm staying true to myself. And you all know who have followed the podcast where we rebranded the name to Fearless Daughters Podcast, since we're branding um, across our branding platforms. And stay true. That when it was the Stay True podcast, and it still stands, we still stay true on the podcast, even though we have rebranded to Fearless Daughters, because Stay True is uh, part of our coaching brand, which is Women Committed to Dreams. And that's WCD Coaching. That's my coaching business online. And so we talk about staying true to ourselves. I help and I serve women to stay true, stay committed to themselves, to activate and to manifest and to commit to purpose. And so you're all going to always hear me talk about being commitment. And as I was just discussing, you all, for some of you all who are coming in on the Wisdom app and Instagram, and all of you who will um, catch the replay, um, it's never been a better time to stay committed to what you've called to do. There's never been a better time to stay faithful to what you said that you was going to stay committed to. And I know that that's easier said than done, but we just got to work and we got to go through the process, and we got to do what we said we're going to do. Because like I said, not only that we made this commitment to ourselves, but we have an audience, and we've made a commitment to our audience, our peers. You've got friends out there, friends of friends, family, friends or family members or whatever. You've reached an audience, and they've got to know that they can count on you. you they've got to know that they can trust you. So whatever happens, you got to make time for your purpose. You got to always make time for your purpose. And so, and we know that time can't be wasted. Time cannot be wasted. And so you all who are coming in, when I was like, oh, you all ought to seen me. I was doing cooking dinner. I was doing this. I was helping my daughter, and then we were doing a mini photo shoot. And I actually had to go to the grocery store before all of this, and I kept replaying in my mind, yeah, I got to check in again, even though I left a message here on my YouTube channel, even though I left a message earlier and released a message. I said, I still got to come in and share with everybody else the Monday motivation for today. Because this is something I committed to. I committed to Mondays and Thursdays. I've been committed to this. And sometimes you all, like I said, on my YouTube channel, you all, there's messages that are released every day, pretty much 3 to 4 times a week. And so it's like now I'm expanding, and I got to make sure that whatever is poured into me, and whatever message and whatever wisdom that I receive, I need to make sure that I'm pouring out. I got to make sure that I'm being committed, not just to caring. I don't want to just get all the knowledge myself and not be able to share it. I don't want to just receive, you know, and just keep it all to myself, because I didn't start any of this for myself. It is to help you too. And it's to help you to reach your goals and help you to reach your next level. And so that's why we do coaching online. That's why we do these talks online. That's why we have the podcast. And there's other things that are coming into play. And so we have to understand that it's not about us. And some of you all out there that are entrepreneurs, that are business owners, and you all are, what I'm saying, just doing great out there. And this is a season where we're going to see more than ever. But we got to know how to balance it all. And remember, you all, we shared this on last week or week before. I don't know. It's just so many videos that has been released. There's so much information that has been downloaded. So you got to go to the YouTube channel at Life Coaching with Karen to get those videos. But we talked about how we're going to how we need to balance it all. We got to know how to balance it all because we can't leave nothing off, especially your purpose. Like we're talking about, you cannot show up. You have to show up regardless. And then, of course, you will have time to rest and rejuvenate. But when you've made a commitment to your purpose, when you've made a commitment to your dreams or whatever, you can't let that go because you got people counting on you. So stay committed. Stay committed not just to yourself, not just to your purpose, but stay committed for others because others are counting on you because your purpose is connected to everyone else as well. You never know who needs that push, and you never know who needs to hear something encouraging because we all need to hear something encouraging every day. We do. We all need help from one another. And so, you all, I did tell you that it was going to be a short message tonight, but we're actually over 15 minutes. And I want to thank everyone for coming in on the Wisdom app, on the Wisdom family. I see you on Instagram and YouTube when you all catch the replay, and happy to catch the replay. When you catch the replay, please feel free to comment and like and subscribe if you have not subscribed on YouTube, my Wisdom family and Instagram family. If you're listening and I see you all coming in, if you have not subscribed or followed the YouTube channel, follow, subscribe, and comment. I want to hear your comments. Life coaching with Karen, and I want to hear from you. And I hope you all have a great week. And of course, you all know that I will be back for Therapy Thursday talks. We do that, and so like I said, there's no specific time what you got to do. But if you committed to something, make sure that you do it. Make sure you show up, and make sure you show up strong because somebody else is watching you and somebody else is looking at you. So I hope you have a great afternoon, great night, wherever you're tuning in from. Thank you, replay viewers, for coming in. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye.